Wagwan, my name's Tashan, this is Tashan's Animal Den, and welcome to the Serpents of the Den. And today, we're talking about serpent care. Yeah, that's right, snake care. Now, the first thing I'm gonna go over is housing. There's two types of housing that we normally use. One is the vivarium, which you'll see now, and two, that's right, the rug. Now the reason why breeders prefer the rugs is because you can basically control the temperatures a bit better. You can control the humidity and temperatures a little bit better. Alright, now the second thing now is heating. Now there's two types of heating that you can use. You can use the overhead heating, like the heat mat, like ceramic heat bulbs, ordinary heat bulbs, you know, and then you have different types of lighting such as the fluorescent tubes, you know. The second thing is feeding. Hold on, I've got an escapee here. We've got an escapee. Now when I'm doing these types of videos, I normally keep some of my snakes in boxes, just enables me to be able to bring them out into the video a little bit easier. It looks like I'm gonna have to bring her out. But anyway, back to what I was saying. In my collection, I have two types of snakes. I've got the corn snakes, which are derived from North America, and then I've got the python, the Regius python, which is derived from Africa, the sub-Saharan desert. Pythons, we're going to speak about pythons as I've got one in my hand. Pythons are, as I've said, from North America. They preferably like the temperatures to be around 21 to 31 degrees Celsius. And they're normally found in overgrown grasslands. It's okay, it's me. They're normally found in overgrown grasslands, trees, even abandoned buildings in North America, you know. So they're quite popular, you know. And the reason why they have the saddles on the back is because they're trying to mimic the venomous copperhead. I knew there was a snake there. I had to research it before I did this video. They're trying to mimic the venomous copperhead to prevent predators from attacking this baby. Got a beautiful face. Ooh. Corn snake cam. Yes. So they normally feed on small birds, mainly rodents, different types of rodents that is found around that area, you know, and they like to burrow a lot. But like I said before, they can't be arboreal. They can't be found in trees, you know. So that makes them a very versatile snake, which is why they're a very top pick when it comes to breeding snakes and owning snakes. Pythons, however, are found in the sub-Saharan desert, which means they prefer temperatures around 27 to 32 degrees. They like it a bit warmer, where corn snakes like it a bit cooler, you know. So you know, if you pick up your python and it feels like a radiator, don't stress. If you pick up your corn snake and it feels like an ice block, don't stress. They're just cooling down or they're just heating up. Oh, you following for the? What are you looking for? Well, she's in shed, so I'm gonna put her back. But just before, they are called Regius python, and they're called royal pythons for one reason only, as the rulers of Africa. You know, in certain parts of Africa, they're found in West Africa, sub-Saharan deserts and that. And the rulers of Africa would wear them around their neck as a trophy, as jewelry. You know, so they're a very popular snake in the snake world. And you know, both snakes like similar temperatures. It's just that, you know, corn snakes like this one, prefer cooler temperatures. You know? Now, when it comes to feeding, you never feed a snake a mice or rat or a meal bigger than its belly. Because it might upchuck it, and or the correct word is regurgitate. And regurgitation can be really stressful on the animal, and it can really damage their internal organs. As you know, they're not really suitable, and they're not really made for, you know, claws to be coming up and dragging up like that. Because if you think of everything going down forwards, coming back up, the claws are gonna get caught on stuff. You know, the teeth can get caught on things inside there, and it can nick their intestines, nick their esophagus, and they won't eat again. You know, and it can be quite hard. So yeah, so always, you know, rather than feeding big meals, you know, feeding big snakes or big rats, always feed them 2 smaller meals. You know, it's better off that way. It's a lot more safer. You know, it really is. It's a lot more safer. So if you want to keep your snakes, you know, prevent it from regurgitating, and you should be in there. Let me just get him back in his box. I keep them in boxes for when it starts, and when it comes to putting them back, it's not as easy as taking them out. Trust me, nowhere near. They say never work with children and animals, and I'm working with animals. You know, and when it comes to shedding, there's 3 ways you can help your snake do that. 1 is by giving them a quick misty spray down with a spray bottle. 2 is by giving them a nice bath. And 3 is by using sphagnum moss. Now sphagnum moss looks a bit like this. And you allow it to soak. You know, as you can see, it's really dry. You'd allow it to soak in some water, and you put it in a container just like this one. You know, in fact, this is actually used for the sphagnum moss as well. Just tip out the paper and put the sphagnum moss in there, and that would really help the snake get all of that, you know, skin off. In fact, my corn snake is about to shed, so I'm gonna give her a bath, you know, because I want to make sure that everything comes off tonight. You know, because I see it's all coming off tonight, so I want to make sure, because she had problems with her eye cups, so I want to make sure that those eye cups really come off and it really gets, oh god, although one sphagnum moss leaves a lot of mess, you know, so I want to make sure that my python really gets a nice soaking. So I'm going to keep her in the water for about half an hour, maybe even an hour, you know, just to make sure that it all really comes off. And when it does come off nicely, hopefully will come off all in one piece, like so. And I've just ripped it off the wall and the head is gone. Can you believe that? This one actually is the shedding for the snake that I've literally just showed you. So a good way to get a good measurement is by measuring their skin, because they don't move and it's just as long as them. You know, the heating can be done in 2 ways. It can be done overhead or under belly. You know, you can use lighting, or you can use heat mats. If you're gonna use a heat mat, make sure the heat mat covers at least covers maximum 33% of the cage. You want to be able to allow them to thermoregulate, and that is actually why I use heat mats and timers, because it allows them to thermoregulate. It's gonna get cool at night, you know, that's why they come out at night. So it's gonna get cool at night. So at night, roughly about 12 o'clock, all my heat mats shut off, and roughly about 7 o'clock, all my heat mats come on. I think it's about 6-7 o'clock, I'm not too sure, you know, but I know they shut off at 6 and they come on by the time I wake up, you know. Also, one thing that I do, you know, I mean, you don't necessarily have to do this, but one thing that I do is I check the temperature of my bedroom. You know, I've got thermostats on the outside, and right now it is 23 degrees on here at 20% humidity. you know. So a quick spray in every cage would knock it up to 40 to 60 degrees humidity. You know, I can have my corn snakes sitting in a tub like this with no heat mats. They're fine with it, perfectly fine. You know, so if you have corn snakes and you don't want to use too much heating, too much electricity, you know, test it out. Get a thermometer. Well, I have a thermometer slash hydrometer. You know, find out exactly, you know, what the temperature of your home is set normally. Mine's roughly around anywhere between 20 to 25. It's never above 25, you know, but let's face it, I live with my mum, and my mum's always saying, "Tashan, did you leave the heating on?" And I'm like, I'm sorry. Trying them tribulations of living at home with mom, but it won't be happening for long, you know. So yeah, that's about it. Have I missed anything out? I've said housing, I've said lighting, I've said heating, I've said care about shredding, I've said the food. I think that's about it. Yeah. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching. You know, make sure you like, subscribe, so you can follow me on my journey and see where I end up. You know, the more you like, you know, the more you subscribe, you know, the better and better the content will be. You know, and follow me on my journey. I'm here to show you everybody, you know, so I will be getting loads more snakes during the future. You know, I will be setting up a rack system because I believe, you know, that it can happen. I mean, if you've got, you know, one snake or, you know, 2 snakes, then yeah, have a vivarium and have the 2 snakes in the one vivarium. But if you've got 10, 11, 12 snakes, there's no point in having them, you know, so much vivariums. I've not got space. Like I said, this is Tashan's animal den, you know, so it's all gonna be within my bedroom. Sometimes the background gonna be messy. Get used to it. You know, so like I said before, thanks a lot for watching. You know, I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe so that you always get to know the information that I put out, you know, so that I can really do my part to help the snake community, the reptile community in general, because I love reptiles. I've even got a spider. My mum hates spiders. Black people don't like spiders. Black people don't like snakes for often, you know, so I'm different. I'm me, I'm Tashan. This is Tashan's Animal Den. Welcome, watch me. Like I said already, thanks a lot for watching. Peace.